So this is our pearl and we just want a nice little line of pearl just there. So that's about a perfect length there. I'm just going to take that away so I can eyeball it a little bit better and then get it higher up on my scissors, because you always use this part of your scissors as much as possible if you're cutting a pearl. So we're going to lie that flat, okay, and I'm not going to use the couching needle. I'm just going to stitch that down with the needle that I've been using for the wires, so it makes it much easier at this stage rather than swapping needles all the time. So we'll just take that in there, okay, and then we're going to come down the length and we're just going to stitch it down every third to fourth pearl, okay, and make sure that you stitch it at a slight angle, because the pearls on the pearl are at slight angles, so it helps your thread fall much nicer down the gaps in the pearl. And I did get that a little tiny stretch as well just before I started, before I cut it. That does two things: it actually straightens the pearl and it also makes it easier to get your thread down through the gaps, because if you don't stretch it then your thread will not want to fall in between those gaps. So we're nearly there with our pearl, and like the bright check, the pearl doesn't get stitched down at the end. It doesn't go through the fabric at the end. It just, because it's a wire, it will just hold in place. It just needs to be stitched at the ends, okay. So that's our nice little bit of pearl, which looks like the row of beads that she actually has on her crown. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we'll need to put our little cross in here, and we'll need to put our little basic design here as well. Okay, and that again is with going back to the bright check.